Lueroi's Pokemon Black and White 2 walkthrough, Part 42. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Undella Town. And in the last episode, we made it here and kind of realized there's not a whole lot to do. But we did get to fight our rival, and after defeating your rival, you can progress to the north through Route 13 and advance on with the game. But since there's not a whole lot to do in Undella Town, I like to check out the optional surrounding areas. To the south, there's Route 14. I'll probably check that out next, but today we're going to check out the Undella Bay to the east. Yeah, today it's all about the Undella Bay. Stay out my way, because I'm here to stay. Yeah, whatever, that's my rapping life right there. But right now in the water, what you see is a Jellicent, which is kind of crazy. You normally don't see wild Pokemon like that. But if you're playing Black 2 on a Monday, you will find a male Jellicent with its hidden ability, Damp. In White 2, you can do the same thing, only it's on Thursdays with a female Jellicent. So, if you want to get the hidden Damp ability on a Jellicent, that's how you do it right there. I'm not really going to worry about that too much. Over here, you can actually find a Draco plate, but I did that in the last episode, so let's just surf into the water. And, yeah, let's go ahead and fight some trainers. Now, there's not really a whole lot to do in Undella Bay other than fight trainers. There are some other areas you'll be able to come back to probably later on in the game. But for now, I just kind of want to get the experience. So yeah, here we go. If you have the move Dive, you can dive and sink. Well, hopefully you don't sink, but yeah, you can dive down, and yeah, that's one of the things about Undella Bay. There are some areas to dive in, but I'll talk about that a little bit more after this fight. For now, let's focus on this Mantyke, which is actually a brand new Pokemon you can catch in the Undella Bay. It's a water and flying type, so really weak to electric Pokemon like Magnezone here. So yeah, this will knock it out pretty easily, but it actually has really good special defense, so not a horrible Pokemon. Definitely not the best water or flying you can get in the game, but, you know, it's pretty decent for special defense, and I don't know if you saw right there, Lumiere has the experience share on. Blub blub blub, I am sinking! Oh no, we killed the guy! What did we do? Now he's gonna sink to the bottom of the ocean. Oh, and I did not mean to get on land. Haha, look at me, I'm on land, I'm safe, and you're drowning. Anyways, let's get back on Samurai. He has that big horn on his face, like, just jam into people, just smash their face with Samurot's horn. Alright, let's stop messing around and going offshore. Let's get back in the water here. But yeah, Mantyke is a new Pokemon you can catch here in the water, but you can't catch it during the winter seasons. When the winter rolls around, it's actually replaced by Spheal, so yeah, when the weather gets cold, instead of a water and flying type, you get a water and ice type, so kind of makes sense, but I actually like Spheal a lot. I'd actually recommend it. It's a really good water and ice type. Next up, we got Alomomola with the swimmer here. Yeah, one of those palindrome Pokemon like Girafarig that's spelled the same both ways. Yeah, Alomomola has a crap ton of HP. Like, watch, I'm gonna use Electro Ball. Its green bar is gonna go down so slowly because, yeah, that's like by far its best stat is HP. So yeah, look at that, just slowly drag down, but still enough to knock it out, luckily. Alomomola's not that great that I can actually live a Steely Dan Electro Ball. And yeah, Litwick actually got up to level 37, so yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I put the experience share on Litwick because I knew as a fire type it wouldn't really be able to handle the water types in here. But yeah, over here on the north side of Undella Bay is the Seaside Cave, so let's take a look inside. Now, unfortunately, you can't actually do anything in the Seaside Cave until you have all 8 gym badges. And don't even try, because this big tough guy right here is going to be like, if you want to get past here, you gotta defeat me and my Roggenrola. Sturdy as a rock. So, like, I'm confused. Do I have to, like, knock out his Roggenrola and, like, defeat him in a fist fight? Or do I just have to knock out his Pokemon? I don't know. But I'm not gonna mess with these Roggenrola. They're all like, Rorog, stir stir. But, yeah, no matter what you do, you can't get through here right now. So just don't worry about it. But I'm not too sure you'd want to come here right now because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the Seaside Cave. And you definitely need to get leveled up a little bit more before going through there. So we'll save this for later. And yeah, let's get back into the water with Surf. Now, as far as wild Pokemon go in here, you can also find Remoraid, which is actually really rare. Oh, darn it, Wild Battle. Dang, it's actually surprising how high-leveled some of the Pokemon are in here, but, since I'm at one of these diving spots, I'll talk about it right now. If you have the HM for Dive, you can swim down in here and go to the Abyssal Ruins where you can find a whole lot of cool items, including a bunch of relic items which can be sold at an insanely high price to the billionaire in Undella Town, so yeah, not a bad way to get some money there. And you actually can't get the HM for Dive until after the Elite Four, but If you catch a Wailmer and get it up to level 41, so don't evolve it at level 40, get it to level 41 so it works faster, you can actually get Dive, and since there's no HMs required to use, or there's no gym badges required to use HMs in this game, you can just go ahead and use Dive and get to the Abyssal Ruins before the end of the game, so, yeah, not a bad strategy. Go into the rippling water here in the Undella Bay, catch yourself a Wailmer, get it to level 41, dive down, and make a lot of money. And kill some Pelipers while you're at it with Electro Ball. And, ooh, next up is Starmie, so I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here. Try something a little different. I'm actually going to go over to Litwick, who is a fire type, going up against the water, but keep in mind, Starmie is also a psychic type, so it's weak to Ghost. And I'm not even quite sure this thing knows any water type moves, even though it's at level 40. Yeah, it's going to use Confuse Ray on me. I feel like it only knows like Rapid Spin and stuff like that, just because Starmie alone doesn't actually learn moves leveling up, so wouldn't surprise me, but Shadow Ball is going to hit it. If it does know water type move, I'm probably screwed, but I'm just going to hope for the best here. And that actually did a nice chunk, so let's see if we can finish this thing off. And it wants to confuse me again. Wow, that's probably a smart thing to do. Like, imagine if you could get double confused in this game, that'd just be awful. Then you only have like a 25% chance of hitting. And she's going for the triple confusion. No, not gonna work like that. Alright, so the Shadow Ball will take it out. And actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Starmie's only option was Confuse Ray. Maybe its other moves were all normal types, like Rapid Spin or something. But nice, enough to get Lumiere up to level 38, and that's an awesome level for Flitwick because... No, Litwick, not Flitwick, I'm doing it again! But he learns Inferno at level 38, so... Inferno is a really interesting move. 5 power points, only 50% accuracy, and 100 base power, but what's awesome about this move is that it always burns the opponent. So, I don't really ever use Memento, never have, probably wouldn't really use it anyways, so I'll get rid of it for Inferno. Inferno is not that reliable because of its accuracy and its low power points, but when it hits, it does a whole lot of damage, and burning the opponent is always a huge plus because it halves their attack, so it's a nice move to have in your arsenal if you have an open spot, and I might actually keep it till the end, we'll see. Right there you have a Splash Plate, so you can get a Splash Plate and a Draco Plate over here. And that's actually funny because when you go down to the Abyssal Ruins, you can find all of the plates except for those two. And you know what? Forget about this. I was going to take the experience share off Litwick since it just got up a level, but I'll keep it on there anyways. It's getting really close to evolving, so might as well keep it on there for now, and let's go ahead and fight this swimmer over here. We spend our lives swimming. Of course we battle while swimming too. You know, it'd actually be kind of hard to battle and swim at the same time. I mean, like, you gotta be shredding water and, like, looking for your next Pokeball and trying to call out moves and stuff. I like just sitting on top of my Samurott, makes it a lot easier. But this guy has a Sealeo, the evolved form of Spheal, which you can catch in here, like I was saying earlier. Sealeo's pretty cool, it's got the whiskers and everything. But yeah, Spheal, Mantyke, 2 of the Pokemon you can catch in here. Remoraid, like I was saying, is a really rare Pokemon you can catch. And what I like about Remoraid is that it's already at a really high level, so it's easy to evolve when you catch it. And hold on here, I'm learning Flash Cannon! Yeah, Flash Cannon is a Steel-type move. It's a special attack, so perfect for Magnezone. And, yeah, I'll get rid of Mirror Shot for it. Now, Mirror Shot has a 30% chance of lowering accuracy, but it's a bit more inaccurate. Flash Cannon has 100% accuracy. It can also lower special defense, so I think it's a better trade-off. But yeah, like I was saying about Remoraid, Remoraid evolves at level 25 into Octillery, but you'll catch it in here like level 35, so you're essentially catching an Octillery, get it up 1 level and it will evolve. Anyways, yeah, Samurott, nail that thing with your horn, let's go! Okay, yeah, but I think it's time to give Magnezone a rest. He just learned Flash Cannon, and after scoping out some of these Pokemon, I think my other types can handle it. I don't just need an electric type to take down Waters, so yeah, let's put up Pinsir to the front and see how he fares against these 2 trainers over here, who are just like swimming in unison. Alright, he's been challenging Pokemon gyms all over the world! Well dang, this guy must be pretty strong then. I mean, he's not even stopping at the Unova region, he's going everywhere. Kanto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Johto, everything. And all he has is a Basculin, so I don't know, dude, maybe you'll be able to like defeat a Fire-type gym leader, but that's maybe about it. You know what, let's try out our new move Thrash with Pinsir here. Yeah, Thrash is pretty awesome. It does make you get confused after 2 to 3 turns, but whatever, he's only got 1 Pokemon, so it'll be knocked out before that, but yeah, Basculin's actually a pretty cool Pokemon. Its Aqua Tail's pretty powerful. Has good physical attack, but not good enough defense to take a Pinsir Thrash. So there we go, not bad. And there we go, I'm confused, but it's fine, because battle's over. And Lumiere's still getting experience. And he's like, I couldn't defeat them all. Yeah, right, you probably couldn't defeat any of them. What a loser with his one Basculin. And I think this right here is the last trainer in the Undella Bay. So yeah, let's go. Time for an aquatic battle. And let's see what Pokemon this girl's got. Swimmer Mitzi. Ooh, a Spheal. Yeah, another Pokemon you can catch here. So you actually see a good number of the Pokemon available in the Undella Bay. And let's see. Slayer. Oh yeah, Brick Break. Perfect, because it is an Ice type, so that'll be super effective. And it actually wouldn't be a bad idea to pick up a Spheal here, because Ice types can prove really useful against the Dragon-type gym leader who we're going to have to face next. So maybe not a bad idea to stock up on some Ice types for that battle. And last up is Wailmer. Wailmer's another Pokemon, kind of like a Alomomola with a lot of HP, but I think we'll still be able to handle it. So let's give this thing an X-Scissor and watch that HP drain down slowly. Alright, there we go. And Wailmer actually gets a ton of HP. Like, you want to talk a lot of HP when it evolves into Wailord. Then it really has, like, it's like almost like Chansey. It's crazy. And she's just gonna float on by. Alright, so that's that. And, oh, there she goes, floating on by. But yeah, Wailmer you can catch in the rippling water here. And like I was saying, that's one of your only options for actually being able to dive down into the Abyssal Ruins before the HM. Alright, enough with those wild battles, which are annoying me because I don't want to have them. So yeah, that's going to do it for Undella Bay. Of course, there's still the Seaside Cave to come back and check out later, along with the Abyssal Ruins. But for now, we're finished, and I think in the next episode, we're probably going to head south, and... Oh no, my repel wore off! But yeah, next time we'll probably head south and check out Route 14, see what's going on over there. We can't check out the whole route because we don't have Waterfall, but we'll get as much done as we can. And after that, we'll go over to Route 13 to advance. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.